So this update is to really just take some things head on. I'm not reading from a script, and I didn't prepare any notes like I normally do. And I was asking the Lord what he wanted me to say, and he said, just let me speak through you. So let me just come out first and foremost by saying that Caitlin and I are being charged in a civil charge from the Colorado Securities and Exchange Commission for basically selling millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency that is deemed worthless by the state. Now, the reason that they're saying that it's worthless is because there is no exit for people who have bought. So everyone that's watching this, who has put money into this, who wanted to take money out, you've been unable to do that. We launched an exchange, the exchange technology failed, things went downhill, and from that point forward, we've just been waiting on the Lord literally for a miracle. So the charges are that Caitlin and I pocketed $1.3 million, and I just want to come out and say that those charges are true. So there's been $1.3 million that's been taken out of, I think it was a total of $3.4 million. But out of that 1.3, $500,000 went to the IRS, and a few $100,000 went to a home remodel that the Lord told us to do. And so I don't want to try to mince words or try to escape, but I want to, if I can, just communicate to you heart to heart and tell you how we got here. And it wasn't just like we had $1 million sitting there and we decided to go crazy with it. So how this whole thing started is the Lord told us in 21 to walk away from our marketing company, and we have had a lot of success raising millions of dollars for different clients. And he said, I'm going to do a new thing. And then he took us into this cryptocurrency. It was a different cryptocurrency other than index coin at the time. Well, that cryptocurrency turned out to be a scam, to basically put it the best way I can describe it. And I said, Lord, you told me to do this. Now there's people involved in this. What do you want me to do? And the Lord said, I want you to build this the way that it should be done. And so that original cryptocurrency was already overvalued by 4 times. And so the people who bought this, they were already basically 4x'd, leveraged on this. And so the Lord says, give that to them, but also give them a 10x. So if someone bought $1,000 worth of index coin, we were basically giving them the index amount of $10,000. So a 10x on top of it. And I'm like, well, where's this liquidity going to come from? And the Lord says, trust me. So that's fine. So we keep moving along. God keeps confirming. God keeps showing up. God keeps opening doors. We're not even marketing this thing. People are telling people that are telling people, and it just comes in. And a lot of you were there from the very beginning, and you'll be able to relate to this. Well, as money is coming in, we would be sowing it. And at first it was hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars, then tens of thousands of dollars, and we have records to prove all this. And then as we're sowing all this money and paying for developers and everything else, we run out of money. And we got $300 to our name. And the Lord appears to me in a dream, and he says, I want you to sow $100,000. And I said, I'll do it, but I don't have it. And then that night, there's a gentleman that actually came in for $100,000. The next day he changed his mind and came in for $200,000. And so we sowed $100,000 of that. And then from that point forward, things really started escalating, and we just continued to sow heavy amounts. Well, when we launched the exchange, I believe we did a $100,000 seed into one ministry and another $25,000 Bitcoin seed into another, and trusting that the Lord was going to do this. And up until this point, we had been sowing hundreds of thousands of dollars in US dollars. We'd been giving people a multiple of 10 on anything they came in for. The Lord also told us to sow into the families of index coins. So if anybody came in for $1 or more, we automatically sowed 10,000 coins into them. And on top of that, we sowed an additional huge amount of coins into various ministries. It was all in all, you guys, we're looking at about $300 million worth of coins that were sown before the exchange went live. So I just want to give you like a snapshot of where we're at. Now,
Wow.